Hey, what's up, guys? Want to do a little gear review for you. Today we're talking about the Zippo OUL, and that is this lighter right here. OUL stands for Outdoor Utility Lighter. What I have next to it are two different generations of the MPL, which stands for Multi-Purpose Lighter. Here's the original MPL. This is the first one they came out with. I've had this since, February 2003. They do date stamp these, just like regular Zippos. So I've had this a good 7 years now. Got it when it first came out, love it, use it all the time. You know, it's a great little lighter, and as it implies, it's multi-purpose. I got this more recently. I got this last year for Christmas, or either Christmas or my birthday, one of those. But anyway, I do like this one. I think it's definitely an upgrade with this flexible neck. It's everything this lighter is, but more. With that flexible neck, you do have even more capability, getting in tight little spots. Really cool lighter, and I haven't done a review on this. However, I did do a review on the MPL. But anyway, what I want to show you is the newest generation of multi-purpose lighter. And again, this is the Zippo OUL, or Outdoor Utility Lighter. And this is basically everything the MPL is, plus some extra features, which again is able to be used outdoors. Stuff like this oversized grip, which is rubberized. It's real easy to manipulate, especially if your hands are wet or muddy. It does have a cap, which is a great little addition in case you do drop this in the mud or something. If you got dirt or mud or sand or whatever caked up inside your lighter, it would not be functional. So having this cap, something as simple as that, is actually very effective. It does come with this carabiner, attachment point here. Basically, just a standard run-of-the-mill carabiner, not for climbing, just a light-duty one, with a piece of nylon strap and a split ring. Okay, and there's a little attachment point here. Now, I don't actually carry this because when I do use this lighter, I keep it in my bag. For the most part, I have this in the car. So I do not use this. I did put it on for the review, though, just to show you that it does come with it. So you have different, carry options. But anyway, this also has a integrated flashlight, which is really cool. It's always good to just have another backup flashlight. Little 5mm LED in here. Very easy activation. Just basically pushed up, stay on, and push for off. Little battery packs in here, which I'll talk about in just a minute here. But anyway, let me just show you how this lighter works. Just like the other MPL lighters, you have a safety button on the bottom. Okay, this allows the lighter to be safely stored. Okay, so if it gets bumped, it's not going to go on. It's not going to create a flame. Okay, if you push either one of these buttons independently, nothing happens. In order to activate the lighter or turn it on or use it, you have to depress the safety on the bottom. Once that's all the way in, then you can press the button on top and you get your flame. Now, the flame is adjustable here. Let me show you that by twisting the base. You can adjust the flame. You can see the high is actually pretty high. Nice wind resistant here, or wind resistance. You shake it around a little bit. It's not going to go out easily on you. And you can get that flame all the way down, nice and low if you want to conserve fuel. Okay, I keep it somewhere in the middle. But anyway, it's a dual flame. There's a regular orange flame. There's also a butane flame. So working together, it makes for a very effective lighter. There is a coil, okay, which heats up. So if you let go for a second and kind of hit the button again, your flame doesn't go out because that coil retains a little bit of heat for a second. Do be careful in all these lighters. The tips do get hot if you leave it on for a couple of seconds, so you don't want to burn yourself. Don't touch the tip. But anyway, let's talk about this cap a little bit. When I first got this lighter, I thought, the cap, to be honest, it kind of bugged me. It's a pain putting it on and off, taking it on and off. And I didn't really like this. It's kind of a wire, braided wire attachment. I have to say, though, it's extremely, extremely strong. Okay, there's no way you're going to break this. So that's a good thing. See, that was one of my concerns. Is when I first got this, I thought, well, the cap's a cool idea, but it'll probably get lost. This thing's going to break, and it's probably going to fall off, and I'll never have it, so what's the point even having it on now? But I have to say, like I said, this is very, very strong. You can really tug on this and crank on it. It's not going to break. That being said, if you do not like this, and I know some people aren't going to like the idea of having a cap on this, you can use some wire cutters and cut this off at the base. If you do that, cut extremely low so you don't have something sharp sticking up, but I wouldn't recommend it. I actually think that the cap serves a very good purpose. If you were to drop this outside in the mud, dirt, or sand, it would clog up your lighter and make it non-functional. So I really do think it's a good idea to have this cap on here. Now the cap doesn't really snap on, it just kind of sits in place. It's got some knurling on there for grip, but it is very effective. Okay, the only issue I have with this is that once the cap's on like this, it leaves some area here for, something to get hung up on. If you have this hanging off the end of your bag and you're hiking through the woods, it's very easy for a branch to get in here. And it's not going to break your lighter, but it will snag, and it's going to be annoying, It might just unhook that, and then it's even easier to get snagged on stuff. But anyway, if you're careful with it, I don't think it's really an issue. Actually, you know what? I never even thought of this until just now. Once the cap's on, just twist it, and it'll wrap that wire around. That's funny. I didn't even think of that until just a second. But anyway, you see that? You learn something every day. So instead of having it hanging out like this, I would suggest doing that. If you're going to, have this hanging off your gear for a hike or something, just twist it, and it'll stay out of the way. So that's pretty cool. See, we're learning together. As I mentioned, these are date stamped, like regular Zippos. This one happens to be 2007. Okay. Although I didn't get it in 2007, I just got it earlier this year in 2010. It is still new to me. So. But anyway, this oversized grip I think is really good. I do like it compared to the slimmer. This is more, again, this is more of a household utility lighter. This is just basically this lighter on steroids. Okay, thicker, beefier, more resistant to, say, wetness, moisture. I do not think this is waterproof. If you dunk this under the water, you're probably going to have problems with it. However, it is water resistant. You can use it in the rain. That shouldn't be an issue for you at all. Let's talk a little bit about the flashlight here. The flashlight's a really nice addition. At first I thought, well, maybe it's there to kind of assist you if you're lighting, say, a pilot or something. You want to see what you're actually lighting. So that's a good thing. But generally it's just a backup light. And it's a pretty decent little flashlight. It's not going to blow your mind since there's so many, new age LEDs out there and stuff. It's a simple little 5mm LED. But it gets the job done. It does provide enough light to at least see your way around. Let's say your main flashlight craps out on you and you're out in a trail or something. You would definitely be happy having a backup flashlight like this. Now, the one concern I had with this is that if you put this inside your bag, which I do not hang it on the outside of my gear. What if you accidentally bump this? What if something in your bag hits that, turns the flashlight on? Your batteries are going to drain and you're not going to have a flashlight. Very simple fix. There's a battery pack right in here. Now, my nails are too short to actually pull this out, but I'm just going to use a little tiny screwdriver just to assist in getting it out. But by pulling this out a little bit, you can see the battery tray in here. Now, just sticking out about 1/8 of an inch or so, it deactivates the flashlight. Okay, it cannot be turned on because I'm breaking the circuit inside. It's not connected right now. However, this battery pack is not going to fall out. I can sling this thing all around the place. It's not going to fall out. So I like actually storing it like this so the flashlight does not accidentally turn on and off. But if I pull this out the rest of the way, you can see what this is being powered by. There are 3 little watch batteries. They're very small. Let me read them what it is to you. It says they're L736 batteries. These happen to be made by Vinnic, V-I-N-N-I-C. I believe the L736 is the model number for the type of batteries. But anyway, it runs on 3 of those. Probably expensive to replace. Just taking a guess, all these watch batteries are kind of expensive compared to, say, AA's or something. But obviously, it's a lot of power in a tiny little area, so that's the advantage of them. So again, if you want to store this and you don't want the flashlight going on and off in your backpack or pocket or whatever, leave that battery pack out just a tiny bit so it does not activate the flashlight. And of course, when you're ready to use it, push it all the way in, and then you can turn the light on or off. So very cool. I really do like this lighter quite a bit. Like I said, this is great for around the house, but this is good to have in a bag for a backup lighter. I do not use this as a main lighter. However, for this review, I did test it a lot, lighting all different kinds of stuff over the last couple months since I've had it. So I figured it's just time for a review. I do like it. It is chunky compared to this one. It's kind of hefty for gear. I know a lot of people are very, very self-conscious on adding weight or bulk when doing hikes and stuff like that. Especially if you're going out for a long duration, every little inch in your backpack and every little ounce counts a lot. So I have to say it is a little bit bulky. That's a downside to this. But if you're taking a day trip or something and weight's not a huge issue for you, or bulk, I think it's a really great lighter to start your campfires and any other fire needs you might have. There is also a view window here. Oh, if I didn't mention it, this is a butane lighter. Okay, it takes the butane fuel. You can put it in right here through the bottom. And like I said, there is a viewing window here, which is going to be hard to see with the this lighting, but you can actually, it's just a clear viewing window to see how much fuel you have, so you can see if the lighter is actually low on fuel or not. So anyway, there it is, the Zippo OUL outdoor utility lighter. I really do like it. Like I said, just basically a new addition to the multi-purpose lighter family, and I think they're progressing. They're getting even better. It's a great lighter for the outdoors. So anyway, that's it, guys. Hope you enjoyed the review. I appreciate you watching as always, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Take care.